And the fighting between the house of Shaul and the house of David was long drawn out, and David continued to strengthen, but the house of Shaul continued to weaken. And sons were born to David in Hebron. And his firstborn was Ammon by Ahinoam the Israelitess, and his second Joab by Abigail, the widow of Nabal the Carmelite, and the third Absalom son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, sovereign of Geshur, and the fourth Adoniah son of Haggith, and the fifth Shephatiah son of Abital, and the sixth Yithream by David's wife Eglah. These were born to David in Hebron. And it came to be while there was fighting between the house of Shaul and the house of David, that Abner was strengthening himself in the house of Shaul. And Shaul had a concubine whose name was Rizpah, daughter of Aiah. And Ishbosheth said to Abner, "Why have you gone into my father's concubine?" And Abner was very displeased at the words of Ishbosheth, and said, "Am I a dog's head that belongs to Yehudah, that I show you kindness to the house of Shaul, your father, to his brothers, and to his friends today, and have not let you fall into the hand of David, that you charge me today with a wickedness concerning this woman?" Elohim does so to Abner, and more also, if I do not for David, as Yahweh has sworn to him, to cause the rain to pass over from the house of Shaul, and to raise up the throne of David over Yisrael and over Yehudah, from Dan to Beersheba. And he was unable to answer Abner another word, because he feared him. And Abner sent messengers on his behalf to David, saying, "Whose is the land?" Saying also, "Make your covenant with me, and see, my hand is with you to bring all Yisrael to you." And David said, "Good, I make a covenant with you. Only one matter I am asking of you. You do not see my face unless you first bring Michal, daughter of Shaul, when you come to see my face." David then sent messengers to Ishbosheth, son of Shaul, saying, "Give me my wife Michal, to whom I became engaged, for 100 foreskins of the Pelishtites." And Ishbosheth sent and took her from her husband, from Patiel, son of Laish. But her husband went with her to Bahurim, going on weeping behind her. And Abner said to him, "Go, turn back." And he turned back. And Abner had a word with the elders of Israel, saying, "In time past you were seeking for David to be sovereign over you. And now do it, for Yahweh has spoken of David, saying, By the hand of my servant David, I saved my people Yisrael from the hand of the Pelishtites, and the hand of all their enemies." And Abner also spoke in the hearing of Benjamin. And Abner also went to speak in the hearing of David in Hebron, all that seemed good to Yisrael, and all the house of Benjamin. And Abner and 20 men with him came to David at Hebron. And David made a feast for Abner and the men who were with him. And Abner said to David, "Let me arise and go, and gather all Yisrael to my master the sovereign, and let them make a covenant with you, and you shall reign over all that your being desires." And David sent Abner away, and he went in peace. And see, the servant of David and Joab came from a raid, and brought back much spoil with them. But Abner was not with David in Hebron, for he had sent him away, and he had gone in peace. And Joab and all the army that was with him came, and they reported to Joab, saying, "Abner son of Ner came to the sovereign, and he sent him away, and he has gone in peace." And Joab went to the sovereign and said, "What have you done? See, Abner has come to you. Why is it that you sent him away, and he has already gone? You know that Abner son of Ner came to deceive you, to know your going out and your coming in, and to know all that you are doing." Joab then left David and sent messengers after Abner, who brought him back from the well of Sarah, but David did not know it. Thus Abner returned to Hebron, and Joab took him aside in the gate to speak with him privately, and there struck him in the stomach, so that he died for the blood of Asael, his brother. And when David heard it afterwards, he said, "My reign and I are guiltless before Yahweh forever of the blood of Abner, son of Ner. Let it rest on the head of Joab and all his father's house, and let there never fail to be in the house of Joab one who has a discharge, or is a leper, who leans on a staff, or falls by the sword, or who lacks bread. So Joab and Abishai his brother slew Abner, because he killed their brother Asahel at Gibeon in the battle. And David said to Joab and to all the people who were with him, Tear your garments, and gird yourselves with sackcloth, and mourn for Abner. And the sovereign David followed the coffin. And they buried Abner in Hebron. And the sovereign lifted up his voice and wept at the grave of Abner. And all the people wept. And the sovereign sang a lament over Abner and said, Should Abner die as a fool dies? Your hands were not bound, nor your feet put in shackles, as one falls before sons of evil. So you fell, and all the people wept over him again. And all the people came to the cause of David to eat food, while it was still day. But David swore, saying, Elohim do so to me, and more also, if I taste bread, or whatever else, till the sun goes down. And all the people took note of it, and it was good in their eyes, since whatever the sovereign did was good in the eyes of all the people. And all the people in all Israel knew that day that it had not been the sovereign's intent to kill Abner son of Ner. The sovereign also said to his servants, Do you not know that a prince and a great one has fallen in Israel today? And I am weak today, though anointed sovereign. And these men, the sons of Zeruiah, are too harsh for me. Let Yahweh repay the evildoer according to his evil.